Welcome to the Holy Spirit's Curriculum of Joy podcast. My name is Wanaka Oberhuber, and I'm your host. Today, I would like to have a look at the topic of sanity. How do we recognize sanity? Well, the first step is to recognize when we are sane, or how to recognize that we are sane. Now, these times or these experiences of sanity are always times in which we are present in the present moment and not afraid of what is going on in the present moment. We actually accept it. Yeah, sadly, most of the time we are in states of insanity, and that's not fun. So let's move our attention to sanity by looking at the times in which we are in a state of sanity. Yeah. In the state of sanity, we respond and we see and we act in ways that are sane. Now, what does that mean? Yeah, that can differ in the form, but the purpose is always one of peace of mind, of love, of joy, and the expression is a loving expression. Yeah, and the best way to recognize this is by comparison. Not comparison to make something less or better, but because the Holy Spirit teaches us through contrast, the sane state is a very, very huge contrast to the insane state. When you choose to remember. Yes, in insanity, we tend to call the sane states insane. But when you are in a state of sanity, you can see the difference. You really do, because one of the main features of a sane state is you are calm, you are happy, and you, how to put it, you are at home. You feel okay. And you also are able to see everything as okay. No matter what another sibling may do or say or what happens, you respond with love, with joy, with peace of mind. Yes, A Course in Miracles says that you need not change the world, but change your mind about the world. And this is also a confirmation that you can be in a state of sanity all the time. It's not an exceptional state. And it's not an exceptional choice in the sense that it is impossible or not really something that is up to you. No, it is possible and it is natural. It's just we need to learn to choose to be in a state of sanity and, simply enjoy it. And since a state of sanity is something that we have been told is not normal or not usual or not what is, yeah, needed in order to function in this world, in this dream. And yet, when you are in a state of sanity, you realize that you actually function perfectly in a state of sanity, and you can recognize the insanity of when you are listening to thoughts of separation, when you are thinking them and believing them. In a state of sanity, you can see these thoughts of separation, these insane thoughts, but you recognize that they are based on an illusion and therefore are not true. And by this, you are able to stay in that state of sanity because you are willing to see what is going on for what it is. Yes, and what is a natural thing in a state of sanity or in a state of trust is that we have been taught that is not natural for us, so we feel that it is coming from somewhere else. Or in other words, we are joined or in the company of the Holy Spirit or of an angel or of Yeshua or of the parent or whatever else is what we associate it with. So it's actually, we may feel like it's flowing through us and we are not the author of what is going on. And that is okay, because that is a state of trust. It is a state of allowing, of surrender, of open-mindedness, of love, of gentleness, of awareness, of choosing to be present and to act from this place of trust. And by choosing to be sane, you are able to see your sibling as sane as well. And because of this, you feel safe. You are safe. You are at home. Now you might think of the idea of insanity as one that you could use to attack a sibling or question them or not respond with love, or because you recognize the world as based on insane things, thoughts, that you might be allowed to respond with anger or rage or depression or sadness, that would be appropriate. But from the point of view of sanity, no, it is not. The only response is loving. And in that loving response, you are extending to your sibling that they are powerful indeed, infinitely powerful, infinitely free, and infinitely loved. all are equal and all are equally valuable, infinitely valuable, loved and cherished. So you cherish all your siblings equally. And in this ability to cherish, you experience a harmony, a joy, a bliss. Yes, a joining or a oneness. And yes, this is sane. Yes, it's sane. You have been taught to think that thinking only of your own needs, your own, so to speak, separate self, and acting as if you were one to have separate intentions, separate goals, separate ways, that would be your motivation. But the only place that motivation actually comes from is from oneness and from the one goal, because we all share one goal. No matter what appearances may be in the dream, there is only one will that actually feels it, in which you know that all fits together. All is happening for all and is good for all. Yes, and it's the only will, or let's put it that way, there is only one will. And everything that doesn't feel 100% at one is obviously something you think is not of that will. Or in other words, it's a fragmented perception. Let us go within. Feel the presence of Holy Spirit. Feel the presence of Yeshua. Feel the presence of the parent. And feel that you are at one. All are one. All are you. You are all. Being is enough. Being who you are is enough. Your actions that stem from I am whole, I am complete, I am one, are the actions with which you feel holy. All are holy. The holiest of the holy. Welcome the kingdom within you. Welcome yourself. See that welcome everywhere for you are welcome wherever you are. And this is true when you accept sanity as a viable choice, as the choice that you want, and allow Spirit to be with you. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Till next time.